What's happening, everybody? My name is Charles Blaze and you are watching The Hot Take. In this week's episode, I'm going to be talking about the end of the PlayStation 4 and maybe when we're going to get to finally see and get our eyes on the PlayStation 5. So without further much ado, here you go. This week, Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO John Codera told analysts and investors that the PlayStation 4 was entering the final phase of its life cycle. This no doubt took a lot of people by surprise when it made its way along the internet that day, but to me, this seems like a logical step in a progression of what has been one of the most successful consoles in history, and comes as a no-brainer given where we are at this point in the generation. Along with this final phase quote, the thing that also got picked up by a lot of blogs that I actually feel is more relevant is that in March 2021, Sony would be in a time when the company would be looking beyond the PS4 console and into the future. This, I think, is being overlooked, and it's Sony's first concrete hint as to when we're going to see the PS5, which I feel like is right on schedule. Right now, Sony has Detroit, which comes out today, Dreams, Spider-Man, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, and The Last of Us Part 2 announced for its first-party slate. These are big enough AAA titles to appease PS4 owners well enough through 2020, but then after that it becomes much murkier, which is where I think the PS5 will come into play. Add this to the fact that SIE American President Sean Layden said last week that this year's showcase will instead be used to get fans ready for 4 already announced titles. It seems to me that Sony is in the process of clearing out their stable of exclusives in preparation for the PS5. Gone are the days where Sony is announcing things 3 or 4 years in advance at E3. The other thing that leads credence to the speculation that the PS5 is coming in 2021 is that the timing is just too perfect. In North America, the PlayStation brand has followed a very real formula in regards to its console life cycles. The original PlayStation saw its North American release in 1995 with the PlayStation 2 coming in at 2000. Sony then followed that up with the PS3 in 2006 and the PlayStation 4 in 2013. While I highly doubt Sony shareholders are explicitly asking for it, Sony's gaming division has followed a succinct pattern of extending its console generations by 1 year with every iteration. The PS1 to PS2, 5 years. PS2 to PS3, 6 years. PS3 to PS4, 7 years, and by the time 2021 rolls around, the launch of the PS4, setting aside the Pro model, and the hypothetical PS5 will be, you guessed it, 8 years. Now call me crazy, but this is a pattern that's perhaps 5 consoles running, and it's something too blatant to be ignored. Also, Bush did 9/11 and there's a second shooter. Open your eyes, people! Excuse me. Setting aside clear indications and patterns to number 23. I just think that 2021 feels right for a new generation. That PlayStation 4's had a great life cycle filled with new installments to old series and God of War and Uncharted 4, as well as new IPs from old teams with Horizon Zero Dawn, great AAA titles like The Witcher and Overwatch to complement awesome indies like Inside and The Witness. And let's not forget, there's also been our fair share of duds as well, with the Order 1886 and Mass Effect Andromeda, along with some bad experiments a la the PSVR. It's been a complete life cycle. A robust, full one with twists and turns that generally accompany a piece of PlayStation hardware. Which is why, to me, the idea of a new console in 2021, which, if you haven't noticed, I'm now firmly asserting is a thing that's coming out, the Illuminati has preordained it, 666, Hail Satan, has me more excited than bummed. Sony has made all the right moves this generation since its launch, and outside of their terrible stance on online multiplayer, they haven't showed any signs of slowing down. So when we hear about this new console probably in 2020 that's releasing in 2021, I'll be excited to see what new Sony hardware has to offer. Yeah, so 2021, that's when the PlayStation 5 is coming out, according to me. What do you think? Leave a comment down below predicting when the PS5 is coming out. Also, like, subscribe, share on the video, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. And until next week, peace.